The Kevin and Kyle Show, starring Kevin and Kyle.
Welcome to the Kevin and Kyle Show. I'm Kevin and Kyle is on special assignment. We're coming to you from our Manhattan studio. Literally, a studio. It was a big week for New York last week. Last Thursday, the internet, or 100 or so of their representatives, met in Midtown to try and discover the identity of a mysterious cryptographer. Well, they weren't able to find the man. They were able to confirm that Midtown is still the worst place in New York. We've got a wonderful show today. We're going to take a look at a fine piece of American literature, Green Eggs and Ham by Dr. Seuss, or as those of you who grew up with Apple computers may say, Dr. Seuss. By the way, did that bother anybody else? You know, you hover over the icon and it reads aloud what it is to you. I mean, who's buying a computer and doesn't quite know how to read? Is that just me? Okay. Well, we've got a wonderful show. Stick around.
Alrighty, so here we are. Got a copy of Green Eggs and Ham, which you can pick up at just about any bookstore. The book came out in 1960, so hopefully it has now reached its way to your hometown. Green Eggs and Green Ham. Now the book says Green Eggs and Ham. It's a little ambiguous, but I want to clarify it's Green Ham as well. So let's begin. To start off, Sam I Am comes wandering by with a sign that says I Am Sam. Clearly he's not popular enough to be known by his name. So he races by. He comes back with another sign called Sam I Am. Now, I have to imagine, since the font here is in red, that this was a correction made by Dr. Seuss's editor that for whatever reason didn't get thrown out before this went to print. So at this point our hero says, "That's Sam I Am, that's Sam I Am, I do not like that Sam I Am." And really, when we think about it, who can blame them? People with three names are notoriously the worst. James Earl Jones, Neil Patrick Harris, scum of the earth. And now Sam I Am says, "Do you like Green Eggs and Ham?" No. Well, would you like him here or there? Well, this is a dumb question, because our hero has already indicated he has no taste for this kind of food, so location doesn't really matter. But he calmly says, I would not like him here or there. I would not like them anywhere. Now, Sam I Am, for some idiotic reason, won't let the subject drop. So he says, would you like them in a house? Would you like them with a mouse? Now, as a New Yorker, I think my opinion can be taken on this. Adding a rat to your cuisine almost never improves the quality of the food. This is a stupid tactic. And now he offers to allow him to eat them in a box, and perhaps with a fox. I haven't actually had fox, so I can't comment to how that factors in. But if you look at this box, it seems ridiculously unstable. It's hanging on this single tree branch, and I would have to imagine that the instant our hero steps in this box, it's going to collapse and probably cause his death. I'm just saying. He again refuses, and at this point, Sam I Am tries to run over our hero with a car. Chases him up a tree. He runs the car off of the tree and onto a train. Would you like them on a train? No. And now at this point, they go through a tunnel, and he says, would you like them in the dark? And the ham and the eggs are both green. So clearly the lighting is a little bit sketchy in here, but could you in the rain? Now this, when has a picnic ever been improved by rain? Moron. They end up on a boat, things go flying all over the place, and this is truly the tragic part. Sam I Am now has our hero underwater, drowning, and telling him to eat green eggs and ham. You do not like them, so you say. Try them. Try them, and you may. Our hero really breaks down. Says, Sam, if you will let me be, I will try them, you will see. And he eats the genetically altered, probably poisonous food. Not only that, he capitulates entirely. He says, I like green eggs and ham. I do. I like them, Sam I Am. And I would eat them in a boat or with a goat, in the rain, on a train, in a tree, on a car. Thank you. Thank you, Sam I Am. Now, this was coming out around the Cold War, so I can only imagine that this is a piece of propaganda. Unless, of course, it's a warning about genetically altered food. If there's a moral to be taken away from this story, it's that organic food is terrible. I highly encourage you to pick this book up. Discuss it with your parents, discuss it with your children, discuss it with your shrink. You'll get a lot out of this. I know I sure did. I just wish the nightmares would go away.
Would you like us with a goat? Would you like us on a boat? Would you like us on a train, in the rain, in the plane, in Spain? Share us on Facebook, Twitter, and all of that. You better do it now. We'll do Cat in the Hat. And hit subscribe so we can thrive. Gotta keep us alive, cause this ain't no test drive. So much stuff coming, man, you don't even know. So check out our channel, The Kevin and Kyle Show. Peace!